Hi, everybody. So, as you know, my internet is basically out. So, I am able to do things that doesn't take a lot of data, but going live is just not a possibility. So, I apologize. But I want to go over what a Vero is on eBay for anybody that doesn't understand or know what it is. So, it's a verified rights owner policy. Okay. So, basically, I'll give you an example for myself. I had a Coach purse up for sale. You guys, hundreds of people sell Coach, even on eBay. However, for whatever reason, I was selected to win that prize that was considered a Vero from Coach. So I will never put Coach up again on eBay because what happens when you get a Vero is it actually kind of spanks you. I was blocked from being able to use eBay for 3 days. And not only was I blocked for 3 days because my activity was completely gone for 3 days, it took me almost 2 weeks to rebuild that store. So this is our group, you guys. Go here on Facebook and interact with us. So what is a Vero? It's verified rights owner. That means that company owns the trademark, they own the only sole right to sell their items, and they don't want other people selling them, even used, because it can devalue the company. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's use Free People for an example. It is saturated on Poshmark. So what happens when an item is saturated? The sales price goes down. Now, Free People is not one of those at Vero, but I want to use that as an example so we can relate. So these certain brands just don't want you to sell their items, and they have companies that go out and search the internet for people that are selling these items, and they can market as a Vero on eBay. Okay, it's a lot different on other platforms, but on eBay, they have this relationship with large companies. So they're going to come in and they're going to market like, I don't want this person to sell this Vero. This is my property. They can't sell it. Well, the first time this happens, eBay is going to give you a nice, polite email warning. I'm going to warn you too. Anytime something negative happens on your account, your sales are going to go down. I have a good example for this. I just got one recently, and it was a warning after I already had the Coach, so I'm sure how I got a warning again. For Bridget Bardot. I had a Bardot dress for sale, not even Bridget Bardot. I actually went in and got that reversed, okay? The second time, your store is completely shut down for 3 to 7 days. So when I sold that Coach purse, I was unable to list for 3 days. Do you know what happens when you can't list for 3 days? You've broken your consistency chain. That means your sales are going to slow. Besides the fact they're not pushing your items for those many days, now you've got to rebuild it. It took me 2 weeks to get my sales back to my normal average on eBay. You can also lose your seller status. So what is your seller status? You know those ratings that we get on Poshmark that sometimes can irritate us, maybe a 1-star, 3-star review when we've tried our hardest? Well, on Poshmark, it pretty much leaves it at that. I do believe it does slow our sales. Again, anything negative on your account is going to have a negative reaction. However, on eBay, they are stringent. You can see they have a grading system. And if you fall below average, eBay is not shy to tell you, we're not going to push your items like we was. We want good customer service. We want good sellers. So it's going to hurt your sales for weeks to come. You're going to have to build that back up all over again. I don't say all over again. Maybe I should say you're going to have to build that back up for the next week to 2 weeks to get your sales back to normal. Okay? So it's really important when you're dealing with different, especially luxury brands, that you're very careful. Make sure that the item that you never use the trademarks of these companies. Okay, this is how you're going to curtail from getting a Vero. This isn't going to guarantee you're not, but it's going to help you get to that point where maybe you will not. So never use trademarks from the companies. Never copy and paste the company's description. Like if you have a blouse, don't go and copy and paste Nordstrom's description and put it on here, because that's what they use to find these things. Also, never use a stock photo from the company. Again, it's what these companies that go out like the little cops trying to find somebody to give them a ticket. That's how they're doing. They're trying to find you so that they can turn this into the company and get paid for their services. So never use these things on eBay. I know a lot of you use stock photos, but you need to change it up your first photo on eBay for sure. Okay, bring it to a white background, for example. Maybe cut the model's head off. If you just want to adjust it, that's fine, but I say don't use it at all. But if you're going to, change that photograph so when that crawler goes out and tries to find their photos, it's not quite as easy for them to find. Keep in mind, if you get a Vero, you guys, it could possibly be removed. So go to eBay and talk to them. I always use eBay for business on Facebook, and they get back with me within a day. So some of these things can actually be removed. Please don't let this scare you. I just want you to use some caution so that eBay can be a positive experience for you. And because I feel like that if you're new to eBay, you might not have even heard of a Vero and you might not even know that this exists. So use caution, you guys, and go out and sell, sell, sell. eBay is the largest platform. Get your butt over there on it and make some money. And I really thank you for watching these videos. I truly hope that they're helpful, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.